Last time on the new Panther generation, the party arrived in Leon. Picking up from last session, the party boarded their barge towards Leon, and Morak wasted no time in returning Kip's polearm to him. Kip was very appreciative of the gesture and remarked that he wasn't sure if the party was going to try to kill him up until then, and the two agreed to spar the next morning. As they sparred, Kip employed gravity magic and all manner of deception to win the fight before tossing Morak off the boat. But Zeka deduced that Kip's people seemed to have a love of fighting and was the next to challenge him. Zeka fared somewhat better, using improvised beam techniques and sneak attacks to throw Kip off, but Kip eventually still proved victorious. He did, however, respect Zeka's underhandedness and chose to discuss the Illithid threat with the party more openly. He talked about how the Illithids survived off of leeching the life of other species, the dangers inherent in using their technology too much, and suggested that the party search for the final Illithid ruins if they want any chance of halting their arrival. At the party's insistence, Kip volunteered to visit the ruins first, to scout them ahead while the rest dealt with Artuk's blight, and they all turned in for the evening. That night, however, Byron also unveiled a new trick of his own, and was able to briefly restore Zeka's legs to him, offering it as a thanks for his willingness to resurrect him, repeatedly. Finally, the party arrived in Leon, a shining jewel of trade along the Lavender Coast, and as the party disembarked, they set out immediately in search of the Cerulean Eye. While touring the monastery and learning of their predatory corpse policy, they discussed Artuk's blight in more detail, and while demonstrating his curse, it seemed that it was becoming more powerful as it infested far more of the room than Artuk intended, and the Order's head, Master Lucullus, offered to provide the party what case files they had available. After this, Ode also spoke with Master Lucullus about the group's stance regarding the destroyed ruins, but grew very frustrated when Lucullus only spoke in circles and refused to give Ode a clear answer. With that, the session came to a close as the party began to search for a ship bound towards Artuk's Herd.